guys, this is Chris.
And this is Colin from Creator Industries.
And we are back with this week's winners for our theme. What was our theme, Colin?
Our theme this week was mechs. We were so excited to do mechs. We wanted to put a little bit of a twist though, so that it wasn't just mechs, because we know there's a lot of mech builders out there and a lot of really good ones.
Yeah.
So we put theme as Essential Service Mechs.
Yep. And why did we do that?
Yeah, we wanted to pay homage to the men and women who were, the brave ones fighting on the front lines, the ones who had to go to work, the ones who didn't get that break like a lot of us did over the Corona or the COVID-19 situation, basically. So we thought it'd be a really fun way to, again, pay our respects.
Yep. So starting with the kids category, who do we have?
For our kids category this week, we have Erwan, age 11, from Calgary.
Congrats.
Yeah, congratulations. RoboHero's Fire Mech.
All right. Yeah. So shall I get started?
Tell us about this mech.
So what you're seeing is a really good representation of a Fire Mech, right? Looking at this photo, you have 3 main components to this Fire Mech. You have the pilot, and as well as the equipment that this mech does have. You have a aqua chainsaw, aqua saw. You have a water blaster, as well as a aqua cannon on top. And the other part is a stand. So he did kind of showcase really well what a Fire Mech should look like, especially in the future. And one of the things that Colin and I were discussing was, should a mech have a pilot? Right? A lot of the things that I've kind of was inspired by was you should, usually mechs would have a pilot, and this one does. So that was pretty cool. But I mean, with Colin, like, what are your thoughts on that, like having a pilot?
Well, in my personal opinion, I don't think it's 100% necessary. Just with like drone technology and a lot of AI that comes into things nowadays, it seems more realistic not to. But you're right, a lot of our inspiration came back from the old Gundam days. Where it was about pilots, piloting this giant mech suit. But that's always up for interpretation. As Chris was saying though, a really great representation of a firefighter mech. Obviously he went for the classic firefighter red or fire truck red color, just to help portray that identity. A really great contrast against that trans blue. So it's really easy to be like, this is the main mech frame, and then this is the water aspect of it, and it looks really great together. Something as well that Chris and I discussed a little bit earlier was how a normal fire truck is a very big, boxy, bulky thing. But what Erwan did was he really captured the essence while still making it look very agile. And we thought that was really great, especially for the age category.
Well, and one of the things that really stood out the most to us is whenever you're building mechs, what makes it tough is the things that you have to put into it, right? I mean, for me, mechs are always filled with a lot of detail.
Always.
Because you have to communicate all the mechanical features as well as the function. So what do you think what makes like mechs really hard, especially for the younger age?
Well, yeah, something that we talked about, there is a lot of detail. There's a lot of small greebling pieces. And there's a lot of things that you don't build as blocky in a mech. You have things that look a little bit more smooth and shaped, which creates a lot of difficulties for some people with balancing as a big thing. So you can see that he solved that with a stand. Posability and flexibility is another thing, because you either go down the joint, use joints, and there's a bunch of different joints, ball joints, or like the regular joints just click, which provide a little bit more stability. But there is a lot more advanced building techniques that we feel go into mechs, which is probably why it tends to lean towards the TFOL and AFOL age range. But when we saw Erwan's this week for an age 11 in the kids category, this is a fantastic representation of a mech.
No, I agree. And I think what makes this whole thing stand out with mechs, whenever you're thinking of, like, let's say for example, our theme, essential services, we introduced a function in there. So basically, like, we're not talking about some of our older themes where it's about shape and form. This one actually has function, and he implemented like agility, there's movement, there's a lot of functioning parts into this build, and that for 11 years old, that's impressive. So
I can absolutely. If you guys really like it, take a look at this, pause the video, see more details. go check down in the comment sections below if you want to leave some feedback for Erwan.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you guys like what you saw, please give us a like and a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to the channel. But I think we're going to skip over into the TFOL category now to see what else we have for the Essential Service Mechs theme.
We'll see you guys in the next video.
See you there. Bye.